that we rally around. Unfortunately, the benefit is there. So let us sort of think through an institution of our choice that will be the center for progressing all our ambitions as far as ACHOLI is concerned, and as far as wealth and security of ACHOLI is concerned. The availability of oil in ACHOLI and other minerals should be an opportunity for our government to develop ACHOLI, because this region has been in continuous conflict for a long time. I think the conflict in ACHOLI has not come to a complete end since the time of the colonial times. We have been in and out of conflicts. And right now, we are, like I said before, we are faced with conflicts over our resources. The conflict in ACHOLI is about the resources that are in ACHOLI. And these resources are attracting people from out. For example, our environment has been degraded due to charcoal, timber, and other businesses. We have the South Sudanese raiding in Lamor because of our resources, because of land, because of our cows, goats, sheep, and others. We have raids by the Karimojong because of our resources. And for the Karimojong, they have even gone beyond their traditional raid by taking household properties and raping women. So, this leaves the people of ACHOLI vulnerable, because our resource bases will get depleted without us benefiting much from it, and we shall always remain vulnerable economically. And that is why we are rated the poorest, or the second poorest in the country so far. And that is a liability. Liability for ourselves and a liability for the country Uganda. This therefore demands that if we want to go far, we should build a central data system for our own consumptions as the people of ACHOLI. Foremost, the resources, the most important resource for the people of ACHOLI is its people. But do we know these resources? The year before, last year, I was invited to speak at the Uganda North American Association, which took place in San Francisco. And during the Northern Forum, one of the politicians in Uganda, after my presentation, one of the politicians in Uganda and a former party president challenged us and said, why is ACHOLI having all these problems? And yet in Uganda, we know that the most right and the most clever are the people of ACHOLI. And why is it that the people of ACHOLI are the poorest? Why is it that the people of ACHOLI are in perpetual problems and poverty? So when we have this data system in place, we shall know our resources, like I said, the most important one being our own people of ACHOLI. The other resources, of course, land and others, will also be included, so that it will make it easier for us to work around the problems that we have, because we'll be knowing what we have and what we do not have, and also it will point for us where we should go to look for what we don't have and who to collaborate with. Because information, as we all know, is key, and information is power. I would like to thank all of you who have come, and I am happy that there are many young people here. We always say the young people are the future, but what you are going to discuss will change, if properly discussed, the future of all of us. It will change your future, it will change the future of your children, it will change the future of your great-grandchildren to come. I look forward to a workable resolutions out of this conference. I mean at the end of the conference. But we should also be mindful that all that we are going to talk about, all that we are going to discuss about, the government has policies in place for them, and we should make resolutions that makes us work in partnership with others. We should not work in isolation. We do not think that this is an actual thing, this is ours. We should think of working with the policies that are in place, and also how we can influence the changes of such policies, in case there are policies which do not favor us. So, thank you for inviting me. I have other things that I have to do, so I won't be here with you, but I wish you well, and I will wait to hear from you. Thank you.
Round of applause to our Thank you so much.